What's up, everybody? So, part 2 of I don't know, Stratocaster restoration or whatever. So, if you haven't seen number 1, part 1, or whatever, you should really check it out. Otherwise, you don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever. So, I'm hyped. There's a lot of news that we can talk about. A lot of stuff happened in the last, I don't know, 10 days or whatever. So I wrote down just a list. I will give you just a list at the beginning of the video, and then I'll tell you a bit more about each step, and I will show you photos and whatever. So let's go. The things that we have done so far. If you haven't seen part 1, for sure, I don't want to talk about what happened in part 1. So please, if you want to know that, check out number 1. So we are all at the same stage of knowledge. I don't know. The stuff that happened so far, we changed the standard Stratocaster wiring over to a 50s half blender circuit wiring. I will talk about that in a minute. So we took the old frets out, put new frets in it, and we leveled the neck from a 7/4 vintage radius down to a 9.5 inch radius, and we started to work on a new nut. We sanded down the body, we filled the dings to make it even when new colors on. We put a white primer on it, we put the finer color on it, and yeah, I mean, that's a lot, and that's what happened since the last video. And I mean, it's 1.5 weeks ago. He sent me pictures, I don't know, last Thursday. So all of that happened in 1 week. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, there are some points on the list that we don't have to talk about. I mean, why did I change from 7/4 to 9.5? Because it's easier to play. You have, I have 2 guitars with 9.5 inch radios, so I had to do a Sonic and a Telecaster, both at 9.5 inch, and I had the 12. And I had the Strat with the 7/4, and I mean, it's not bad, but in my opinion, 9.5 inch radios are easier to bend and faster to play. So, new frets, the old ones wore down, so I needed new ones. There were a lot of dents and divots in the fret wire. Oh. I will show you a short photo of the neck, or there, I don't know, with the new frets in it. As I said, you can see in the background of one photo that we started to build it up a nut from scratch. So, I don't know if it is the bone nut, but I would assume it. The biggest change that happened since then is the wiring and the body, and that are the main things that I want to talk about today. And maybe Relic and finishing. There's finish hacking. There are stuff that we can talk about too. So let's talk about the body. Okay, the problem with the body was so that it was finished in some kind of a two-tone sunburst, but it was more a brown burst than a traditional, historic, correct two-tone sunburst or whatever. We decided to change that. I mean, it wasn't the main reason why I sent the guitar to him. I sent the guitar to him because the neck was too sticky and I had bass sounds all over the fretboard. That came because the neck was twisted, so we had to sand it off. Doesn't matter what. And then he asked me, man, do you want to go down from the 7/4 to 9.5? And I was saying, I don't know, but let's do it. I was like, man, can you do something? Can you take off the color or whatever? Can we do, I don't know, can you strip it and put some stain on it? Or can you sand it off and we spray some color over it? And I mean, that's what happened now. We sanded off the surface of the nitro finish. It is still there, but it's sanded down. The dings and dents are filled, and so to make them even, so when we put a new color over it, there's an even surface. So, and we put a white primer on it. I will put a photo here. That's not the final color. We will come to the final color in a sec. And then we started to think about, man, what could we do? And I told you in the last video that we decided for vintage Olympic white or aged Olympic white. And that's what happened. I will show you photos here. there you've seen that he sent me photos of different shades of Olympic white, vintage Olympic white. One of the sticks was pure Olympic white, the other stick was aged Olympic white, the other stick was aged Olympic white with a bit of brown, and the other one was aged Olympic white with a bit more brown. So and then I decided to go for aged Olympic white, and I will show you the photo of the final color of my guitar in a second, but first I made a video last week where I filmed my first reaction to the color, because we rode last Thursday till, I don't know, in the evening or whatever, and he sent me a photo of the first layer of the final color, so it was the first time that I've seen it on my body. I mean, you don't know it till that moment if you like it or not. I mean, when you put it on a piece of wood and I showed you in the camera, I don't know. But when you've seen it on your entire body, I mean, that's for me, it's the moment where you will find out, do you like it or not. So, I will show you the footage of my first reaction, and then we come back, and then I will show you the final results, the final color. So let's go. Yeah, let's see. Let's head over. I mean, you can't see it right now, but I will open WhatsApp on my Mac. Wait a moment. So it's there, but I can't see that. I just can see that I have a message right now, but I can't see that it is the Strat. So okay. That is the first photo. But I like it. You see that? That's not fake. I like it. Yeah, that's pretty damn cool. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. So I was pretty pumped. So I was in love when I've seen it the first time, because we wanted to go into some kind of a Mary Kay direction. And I mean, we hit it in a way. So I mean, there are aged Mary Kays and they're a bit more yellowy or a bit more brown or a bit more creamy, but there are also early Mary Kays that are a bit more white blondish, and so there are a lot of shades in the world of a Mary Kay. That's the body. Let me know what you think. Next thing, I don't want to make the video too long. I don't want it to be too long. So let's talk about the next big thing, is the wiring. And for me, for sure, we will put a new color on the neck. We have new frets, new neck radius. We have a new color on the body. But for me, that is also something that is super cool in my opinion, because we changed the wiring from a standard wiring to a fifth. I think that's the name. There's a video Fender made about it. I will put it in my description so you can check it out. He'll tell you a bit more and sound examples and whatever of this wiring. And we changed it from a standard wiring to, I think it's called a 50s half blender circuit. So I will give you a short rundown of what that means. On a normal Stratocaster with standard wiring, I would say, you have 3 knobs. I mean, I have my first Strat over here. I can show it on that. It's signed by Philip Says. It's real. So, and the knob is missing, I don't know. So we have 3 knobs. We have a okay, so the tone knobs are up here, and I don't know. So usually this would be a volume knob. We can do it like that. On a normal Strat we have a volume knob. We have a tone knob. I think for the neck, I don't use tone knobs so often, so I don't know why really. We have a tone knob for the neck pickup, and we have a tone knob for the bridge pickup. On a 50, on the new 50s half blender circuit wiring, we will have a master volume. It will be the same. But on the second knob, we have a master tone. We have a master volume, master tone, and the last knob, and that's the special thing. I mean, for sure, a master tone knob is super cool because you can use it on every pickup combination, on every pickup. So you have also a tone knob on the bridge now and everything. So that's pretty cool. And the last thing, and that is something that's pretty cool that makes it that turns it into a blender circuit, is that on the last knob we have the option that we can blend in the neck pickup. So it's just working on the bridge pickup and on the bridge and middle pickup position. So, but on the bridge position we can roll in just a bit, or in total the neck pickup with no middle pickup in the first position. So it's some kind of a Telecaster-ish thing, because we just play because we can combine the bridge and the neck pickup. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the next thing that we talked about is, are we gonna relic it or not? Or give it some kind of a finish checking or whatever. So, and at first I was like, yeah man, I like vintage guitars, and I like vintage looking guitars, and I love Relic and everything, whatever. So if you hate Relic, I don't care. Don't write it under my video, I will delete it anyway. No hate on my channel. So every negative comment, I never answer them, I just delete them, and I don't know, why should I answer stuff like that? So, and at first I was like, yeah, let's do some kind of a light relic, so some kind of a journeyman relic. And he said, yeah, if you want to give it a finish checking, some kind of a lighter relic would help to produce these cracks, because when you have a little ding, there produce some cracks around it like in a spider web, and so it would happen more easily. And I will put a photo here. That is a photo that changed my mind in a bit, because I mean, you have seen the color, and our idea, or his idea, would be to give it some kind of a light relic job, just dings and dents, so a bit, and then go over, give it a crack, and then go over with brown whatever, shoe polish or whatever, and go over and wipe it off to put this brown color or black color into the cracks, so they're a bit more visible. But in my opinion, I mean, you have seen the photo, I don't know, on a super light, super bright finish, it looks a bit weird in my opinion. And I mean, the look of the entire guitar will be close to brand new at the end. So the neck will look brand new, the body will look brand new, and I'm more on the side that I say that I would leave it as it is, and then again, like before, I will give it time to age and wear off and whatever. We talked about it, the nitro on the body is pretty thin, the oil finish on the neck will pretty thin, so play should happen quite easily and quite fast. I think I will leave it as it is. Wow. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you like it or not? I mean, if you don't like it, I will post part 3 for sure, as soon as I have something to talk about. So, some people on Instagram ask me when will it be ready or whatever. I will turn 32 at the 17th of January. There's some kind of a goal that I will have some kind of a birthday present in a way. Oh, long list, lots of talking, and I bet it's longer again than I expected it, as I wanted it to be. A lot of stuff happened, so yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about the color. Let me know what you think about the relic or the finish checking. What do you think about going into America direction? I don't know. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.